Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girvaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to all of you. Thank you that you came today. Today's our day 11th. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वामित्वं मह्यं ददाति स्वापदञ्चकं वन्दहां श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपां सगराजितं सहागना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सद्वैतं स्वात्मतां परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदां सहागनवता श्रीशङ्करश्च हे कृष्ण करुण सिंधु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपीशगोपिकान्त नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी रत्नवृंदोनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुखदेव प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छकापतरुभ्यश्च कृपसिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नमिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्पदश्रमणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna, welcome to everybody. Today is our chapter 11, and chapter 11 is called Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yoga, the universal form. So in this chapter, Krishna shows universal form to Arjuna. Arjuna vacha mad anugrahaya paramam kuhyam adhyatma samgyanitam yatvayoktam achastena moho ayam vigato mama. Kushi, can you please read? Kushimachari.
Hare Krishna. Arjuna said, I have heard your instruction on confidential spiritual matters, which you have so kindly delivered unto me, and my illusion is now dispelled. Hare Krishna.
Arjuna has heard confidential spiritual knowledge from Arjuna. Arjuna heard knowledge from Krishna, and his illusion is now dispelled. So he doesn't have any illusion. Purmach, can you read?
O lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity as realized through your inexhaustible glories. O greatest of all personalities, O supreme form, though I see here before me your actual position, I yet wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. If you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that universal self. Hare Krishna.
So Arjuna wants to see how Krishna entered into cosmic manifestation. So he wants to see his universal form. I yet wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. And Arjuna is very humble. He is not pressing on Krishna. He's just asking him, if you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, then kindly show me that universal self. So it's very, very humble. He's not pressing to Krishna. He's just asking him, please kindly show me that universal form. Simran, who can read?
Hare Krishna. The Blessed Lord said, My dear Arjuna, O son of Partha, behold now my opulences, hundreds and thousands of varied divine forms, multicolored like the sea. Hare Krishna. Shall I read 11.7?
Yeah, please continue.
Whatever you wish to see, you can be seen all at once in this body. This universal form can show you all that you now desire, as well as whatever you may desire in the future. Everything is here complete, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you give to you divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulence. Hare Krishna.
So Krishna replied, now I will show you my universal form. And it consists of hundreds of thousands of varied divine forms multicolored like the sea. So there are so many different forms there in that universal form. You can see everything in that universal form. But you cannot see me with your present eyes, therefore I give to you divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulence. So Arjuna cannot see with his present vision Krishna's universal form, so Krishna will give to him divine vision. So we also cannot see Krishna, or we cannot see his universal form with our present eyes. We need divine eyes, we need divine vision. Just like with 3D movies, when you watch 3D movies, you need to have 3D glasses. But if you don't have 3D glasses and if you're watching 3D movie, what will happen?
I can't watch it clearly.
Yes, please unmute.
If we don't have 3D glasses, then we can't watch 3D movie clearly.
Yes, we cannot watch clearly, so we also have to have divine vision. We have to have divine eyes to look at Krishna or to look at his universal form. Premanjana Charita Bhakti Lochanena Santa Sadeva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shyama Sundaram Achinti Gunasvarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So to look at Krishna, to watch him, to look at him face to face, we have to have ointment of love in our eyes. So we should have ointment of love in our eyes so we can see Krishna. Sanjaya Vacha Evam Uktva Tato Rajan Mahayogeshwara Hari Darshaya Mashapartaya Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. Vaishnava Machri.
Hare Krishna. Sanjaya said, O king, speaking thus, the Supreme, the Lord of all mystic power, the personality of Godhead, displayed his universal form to Arjuna.
Yes, so now Sanjay is talking with Dhritarashtra and he's saying that Krishna is going to show his universal form to Arjuna. Sujata Srishti Matajan. Sujata Matajan.
Arjun saw in the universal form unlimited mouths and unlimited eyes. It was all wondrous. The form was decorated with divine dazzling ornaments and arrayed in many garbs. He was garlanded glorious, and there were many significants summered over his head. All was magnificent, all expanding unlimited. This was seen by Arjuna. Hare Krishna.
Can you please continue? If hundreds of thousands of suns rose up at once into the sky, they might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. So Arjuna saw in that universal form unlimited mouths and unlimited eyes. It was wondrous. He also saw a lot of garlands, which Krishna was wearing, that forms were wearing. He also saw divine serpents. He has seen a lot of demigods there. And it was very, very effulgent, very, very bright, just like same shyness, like if hundreds of thousands of sun will rise up in the sky at once. So it was very, very bright.
At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, so Arjuna saw unlimited expansion, so the universe. So it was killing there. What much can you?
Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna began to pray with folded hands, offering obeisances to the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna.
So Arjuna saw universal form of Krishna and he started offering obeisances and prayers to Krishna. So he started praying to Krishna and he was a little scared, but Arjuna is a very great warrior and he can fight with 10,000 people at once and he can kill all of them. So he is a very great warrior. And so if he was a little scared, so how much we will be scared? So we should properly understand this moment. Simran Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Arjuna said, My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled together in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahmana sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and many sages and divine serpents. Hare Krishna.
And continue, O Lord of the universe.
O Lord of the universe, I see in your universal body many, many forms, bellies, mouths, eyes, expanded without limit. There is no end, there is no beginning, and there is no middle to all this. 11.17. Your form, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs, is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, which is fiery and immeasurable like the sun. Hare Krishna.
So in that universal form, Arjuna could have seen all the demigods and various other living entities. So he has seen demigods, all the demigods, so many divine serpents, that he has seen Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, and Lord Shiva, and many other great sages. He also could have seen so many bellies, mouths, eyes in that universal form. It was very, very, all this universal form was very, very shining and very, very bright. Very, very shining and bright. So you can see only few forms here, but actually it's unlimited and so many different forms in that universal form you can see. But on the picture you can see only few of them. Very little. Vaishnava.
You are the supreme primal objective. You are the best in all the universes. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of religion, the eternal personality of Godhead. 11.19. You are the origin without beginning, middle, or end. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are among your great unlimited eyes. By your own radiance, you are heating this entire universe. 11.20. Although you are one, you are spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O Great One, as I behold this terrible form, I see that all planetary systems are perplexed. 11.21. All the demigods are surrendering and entering into you. They are very much afraid, and with folded hands, they are. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna. Thank you. So, and this folded hands, they're singing the Vedic hymns. So, start praying to Krishna. You're the supreme primal objective, you're the best in the universe, you're the eternal personality of God. You're without origin, beginning, or middle, or end. Your origin is at beginning, middle, or end. All the demigods are surrendering and entering into you. They're very much afraid, and with folded hands, they are singing the Vedic hymns. So all the demigods, they entering into Krishna, and they are very much scared, very much afraid, and they, with folded hands, they sing Vedic hymns. Sujata Machli.
O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods and disturbed at seeing your many faces, eyes, arms, bellies, and legs, and your terrible teeth, and as they are disturbed, so am I. 10.24. O all pervading Vishnu, I can no longer maintain my equilibrium. Seeing your radiant colors fill the skies and beholding your eyes and mouths, I am afraid. Hare Krishna.
So, Arjuna is saying that all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your many faces, eyes, arms, bellies, and legs, and your terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. All pervading Vishnu, I can no longer maintain my equilibrium. Seeing your radiant colors fill the skies and beholding your eyes and mouth, I am afraid. So Arjuna is afraid and he is scared to look at universal form of Krishna. But you should just try to understand that Arjuna is very, very great warrior. He can fight with 10,000 people at once and he can kill all of them. So if he's scared, so how much we would be scared if we stayed on Arjuna's place? So you should probably understand this moment. Chetan Krishna 9th, can you read? And
All the sons of Dasharatra, along with their ailed kings and Bhishma, Drona and Karna, and all our soldiers are rushing into your mouths. Their head smashed by your fearful teeth. I see that some are being crushed between your teeth as well. As the river flow into the sea, so all these great warriors enter your blazing mouth and perish. Hare Krishna.
so Arjuna has seen how all the sons of Dhritarashtra with their allied kings, so with their soldiers, and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and even soldiers from Arjuna's side. So everybody entering into Krishna's mouth. So they're all rushing into your mouth, and so he's watching how they die in Krishna's mouth. And it's very, very interesting showing from 11th chapter. Ushmat, can you?
Hare Krishna. The blessed Lord said, Time I am destroyer of the worlds, and I have come to engage all people with the exception of you, the Pandavas. All the soldiers here on both sides
Will be slain. Will be slain.
Hare Krishna.
So Krishna said, Time I am destroyer of worlds, and I have come to engage all people. And with the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. So apart from Pandavas, almost everybody will die on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And Krishna also said that time I am, so Krishna is time, and time is manifestation of Krishna. So just like we respect Krishna, so we also should respect time. So to respect time means to do everything in time, try not to be late. And also we should not waste our time. So how we can respect time? In just 3 ways. So we can try to do everything in time, try not to be late, and also try not to waste your time. Okay, so please try to do that. Tasmat tvam uchishta yasho labasva jitva shatrun bhungshvarajam samritam mayaevaite nihata purvameva nimita matra bhavat savya sachim. Shubham Prabhu.
Therefore, get up and prepare to fight. After conquering your enemies, you will enjoy flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savior Sachin can be but an instrument in the fight.
So Krishna is saying to Arjuna, so get up and fight. If you fight, you will conquer your enemies and then you will enjoy your kingdom. They already put to death by my arrangement, and you also, as Sachin, can be an instrument in the fight. So Arjuna has seen how all soldiers entering into Krishna's mouth, and Krishna is saying that nobody will come back home from this battlefield. So even if you don't fight Arjuna, nobody will come back home anyway. So
Prabhuji, what is Savior Sachin?
so Savyasati means expert shoot of arrows. So and it can be instrument in my hand. So we also should try to be instrument in Krishna's hand. We try to be instrument in Krishna's hand. Kushmat Shri.
Hare Krishna. The blessed Lord said, all the great warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, are already destroyed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. Hare Krishna.
Krishna said that all great warriors like Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna are already destroyed and simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. So if Arjuna fights, so he can easily kill his enemies because they are already destroyed. Vaishnavi.
Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjuna trembled, fearfully offered obeisances with folded hands and began falteringly to speak as follows. 11.36 O Hrishikesha, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid, and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. O Great One, who stands above even Brahma, you are the original master. Why should they not offer their homage up to you, O limitless one, O refugee of the universe? You are the invincible source, the cause of all causes, transcendental to this material manifestation. You are the original personality, the Godhead. You are the only sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You know everything, and you are all that is knowable. You are above the material modes. O limitless form, this whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. Hare Krishna.
Arjuna is praying to Krishna. He's praying to Krishna. Sujata Machli. Sujata Machli.
I have in the past addressed you as O Krishna, O Yadava, O my friend, without knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times while relaxing or while lying on the same bed or eating together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. Please excuse me for all my offenses. Hare Krishna.
So Arjuna used to address Krishna as O Krishna, O Yadav, O my friend, without knowing his glories. And now he's asking forgiveness for his previous activities. So he used to address him in madness or in love, like O Krishna, O Yadav, O my friend. And they were friends, they were very, very close friends, and sometimes they used to lie on the same bed, and sometimes they used to eat together. Sometimes, and Arjuna used to joke at Krishna sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. So Arjuna is asking forgiveness from Krishna this verse. Ushmat,
Hare Krishna. After seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened, but at the same time my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O abode of the universe. Hare Krishna.
and Krishna. So Arjuna didn't like this universal form, and he asked Krishna to show him his personal form as a personality of God. So he wants to see Krishna's personal form.
O universal Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch, and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. O best of the Kuru warriors, no one before you has been seen this universal form of mine, for neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charities or similar activities can this form be seen. Only you have seen this. Your mind has been perturbed upon seeing this horrible feature of mine. Now let it be finished, my devotee. Be free from all disturbance. With a peaceful mind, you can now see the form you. Hare Krishna.
I can see the form you will desire. So now Krishna is going to show his four-handed form, Paramatma form. So you can see Krishna is having helmet on his head, and he's also holding Shankha, Chakra, Gada, and Padma in his hand. So he's having four hands, and he's holding Shankha, Shankha, the conch shell, club, Gada, lotus flower, and he also holding disc or Sudarshan Chakra. So Krishna showed this Paramatma form to Arjuna. Vaishnava.
Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, while speaking thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form, and at last he showed him his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna.
So Krishna showed his four-handed form with four hands, then he showed him two-handed form with two hands. So you can see here that Krishna is showing four-handed form to Krishna, to Arjuna, and then he's showing two-handed form to Arjuna. And from this picture, we also can understand that the two-handed feature of Krishna, when Krishna is with two hands, this two-handed form is original even for four-handed form. So two-handed form of Krishna is original even for the four-handed form of Krishna. Pushmash.
When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, seeing this human-like form, so very beautiful, my mind is now pacified and I am restored to my original nature. 11.52. The blessed Lord said, my dear Arjuna, the form which you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear. 11.54. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and thus can be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into my mysteries of my understanding. Hare Krishna.
When Arjuna saw Krishna in his original form, when Arjuna saw Krishna in his two-handed form, he said, seeing this human-like form, which is very, very beautiful, my mind is now pacified and I am restored to my original nature. So Arjuna is very happy to see Krishna's two-handed form, personal form. And Krishna replied to him, form which you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so deep. So even demigods want to see this two-handed form of Krishna, but it's very, very difficult. It's not so easy. It's very, very rare. It's very, very rare when a person can see the universal, the two-handed form of Krishna. Sorry. And then Krishna added, only by undivided devotional service you can understood me as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. So we can understand Krishna only by doing devotional service. We can understand him as he is only if we do devotional service. So what kind of devotional service we can do? So we can chant Hare Krishna mantra, we can read Bhagavad Gita, we can hear to Bhagavad Gita, we can offer prayers, and we also can, in 9th chapter, we learn that we can offer 4 things to Krishna: tools, leaf, water, flower, and fruit. And you also can cook to Krishna, you can offer food to Krishna, and there are so many very nice services that you can do. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vido arjuna yatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. Purmatshri.
My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Hare Krishna.
So only by devotional service we can understand Krishna. So if we do devotional service, so then gradually we'll understand Krishna. Only by doing devotional service we can understand Krishna. So what kind of devotional service is that? So we can chant Hare Krishna mantra, we can read Bhagavad Gita, listen to Bhagavad Gita. We also can offer prayers. We also can cook for Krishna, can offer to him food, and we also can offer to him 4 things in the 9th chapter, like tools, leaf, fruit, water, and flower. And there are so many other services as well. Mat karma krin mat paramo mat bhakta sangha varjitaha nirvaira sarvabhuteshu yasamam eti pandava. Vaishnavachari.
My dear Arjuna, one who is engaged in my pure devotional service, free from the contaminations of previous activities and from mental speculation, who is friendly to every living entity, certainly comes to me. Hare Krishna.
So if you do pure devotional service, which is free from contamination of previous activities and from mental speculation, and if you are friendly to every living entity, so we'll certainly come to Krishna. So you can see this picture of Ajamila. You must have heard the story about Ajamila. So Ajamila was a Brahmin, and he had a father, and the father also was Brahmin. So his father trained him in the Brahminical ways. So he was trained. And Ajamila also had a family. He had a wife, but once his father told him to go to forest and to bring some wood. So Ajamila went to forest, and he collected wood, but he saw how one Shudra and one prostitute were embracing each other in the forest. So he knew what's happening, but he wanted again to see what's going on there. So he just little looked, and then he got a desire to obtain that prostitute. So then after so many things happened, and his father left him, and Ajamila threw away his wife, and he finally married that prostitute, and he had 10 children from her. And he had and last child he called Narayana. So to maintain his family, Ajamila was earning money in illicit way. So he was killing people, gambling, stealing money, and etc. But he had 10th kid, and he loved him very much. His name was Narayana. And he always was calling him, Narayana, come, Narayana, eat food, Narayana, go to sleep, Narayana, do this, that. So he very much liked him. But when time of death came to Ajamila, so Ajamila called, Narayana, save me. So he called his son Narayana. But servants of Lord Vishnu from Vaikuntha Loka came. So Vishnudutas came to take Ajamila to Vaikuntha Loka. And also came Yamadutas to take him to hell. So they started arguing. Yamadutas told that Ajamila was making sins throughout his life, but Vishnudutas told that no, he chanted God's name, Narayana. Narayana is God's name, so he became purified after that. And then Yamadutas left, and Ajamila got second chance to change himself. So he went to forest and he started chanting God's name. And when he became completely purified, so then Vishnudutas came and took him to the spiritual world. So you can see here, now this is Vishnudutas, and they're taking Ajamila to the spiritual world. In this our today's chapter summary, chapter 11. So Arjuna requests Krishna to show his universal form. Lord Krishna describes his universal form. Arjuna's vision of the universal form. Arjuna's experience of universal form. Krishna's reply. Arjuna's prayers and pure bhakti needed to see Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everybody. That was our chapter. So do you want to add anything or do you have any questions? Please unmute if you have any questions or you want to say something. There's no questions you have, so you can chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra. So please kindly unmute yourself and chant Hare Krishna mantra with us. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Rama. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Rama. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Radha. Okay, so Hare Krishna, thank you everyone. So Hare Krishna, thank you everybody. If you have questions, please ask your question. Or if you want to add anything. So we'll stop here. Vanchakapatruvyascha Kripasinukhyavacha Pachitanam Vaishnavya. Okay, Hare Krishna, thank you everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.